All systems go. Clear for liftoff.
What is going on, SHIPIT Nation, YouTube station, back opening day MLB, but this is NHL Quick Hit. We got 14 games on tap tonight. FanDuel and DraftKings got you covered as always. Slate plan, core plays, matchup sheet, and projections as always. But if you guys are new, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Helps us out a ton. What would one of these shows be without a little promotion? And we got one of the best promotions going on right now. 15% off monthly package or season package using promo code MLB15. We do have MLB-only memberships options available. You heard or you asked for it. We delivered. Comes out to $1 a day. If you do right around $1 a day, if you do the monthly package at $39 a month, use that promo code MLB15, gets you 15% off that package. But don't remember, we still have all access pack that you can use that promo code on, get you access to all sports. That would be my recommendation. We still have all the other sports going on. NBA, second half of the season, rest of the NHL season. Got you covered for PGA, NASCAR, you name it, we have it over here. So use that promo code MLB15. If not, just hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Helps us out a ton. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's jump into tonight's slate. We got a big slate on tap and talk through some of my favorite stacks. Obviously, with 14 games, 28 different teams, I'm going to talk about my favorite five that you can take a look at here real quick. A couple values at each position and then favorite goalies. Let's start with my favorite stack of tonight's slate. It's going to be these Minnesota Wild at home here against San Jose. Great matchup for them. They're playing pretty good hockey, at least from a DFS perspective, not from an overall perspective. Lost 3 of their last 4, coming off a nasty shutout against LA where they lost 6-0. Lost a tough one last game at home, 5-4 to St. Louis, but still playing great. Kirill Kaprizov, one of the best wings on the entire slate here, gets a great matchup. He's been playing out of his mind. He is 9,700, is expensive, but like pairing him with Eck and Boldy, I think that's a great stack. Going down the second line with Hartman, Johansson, and Rossi, I think is a great play. And then Brock Faber is always a good D-man play here. So do like Minnesota quite a bit, like the spot, like the matchup, one of the best matchups in all of the league. Heaviest favor on the slate, but for a good reason. San Jose is 16-55 on the year here. Minnesota at home, different team. I like Minnesota to right the ship tonight and score in bunches. Jumping into another team to take a look at here. It's a new vamped Carolina team here with obviously the addition of Jake Guentzel from Pittsburgh coming over, jumping on that top line with Jarvis and Aho. I like going right back to the well here. Jake Guentzel has a fantastic matchup. Detroit ranks 30th in the league against left wings. So give me him at 7,700. I like him. Sebastian Aho, great pairing with him. And then obviously Seth Jarvis as well. All very fair price points. All got great matchups here. Carolina should absolutely smash. Brent Burns at 5-1 is way too cheap for a D-man. Detroit's bottom 3 in the league against opposing D-men, so I like that. Svechnikov has a very nice price. You can pair him with Teravainen, Jordan Staal. Svech is also on that top power play to pair with Guentzel and Aho and Brent Burns. So overall, Carolina, really like the spot for them. My second favorite stack of the night. Jumping into third favorite stack here, it's going to be these Nashville Predators here on the road in Arizona. Get a great matchup here. I like Nashville to win this game. They've won 6 straight games here. I like to win 7 here. Playing great hockey right now. It's on the back of Philip Forsberg. He's one of the best plays on the entire slate. It's not Tuesday. It doesn't matter. It's Thursday. He can score at any time. And he's coming off a big game where he's been averaging nearly 5 shots and goal per game over the last 5. So I love Forsberg, love O'Reilly, love Gustav Nyquist, Roman Josi, obviously one of the best D-men plays on the entire slate. And then the second line with the new vamped second line with Beauvillier coming over, Jason Zucker, and Colton Sissons. So overall, do like these Nashville Predators quite a bit here, like the price points, like the matchup, like everything about them. Fourth favorite team here, we're going to go back to the well with these Colorado Avs coming off a tough loss where it was their first loss in about 10 games or so. They were on about a 9 or 10 game win streak. Lost count there. Lost a tough one last game, 2 nights ago at home against Montreal here, 2-1. Look for them to kind of rebound here, get them back to their winning ways here. Colorado, definitely one of the best teams when healthy in the league, hence the record 46-26. Like going right to him. Jonathan Drouin remains way too cheap on that top line next to Rantanen and McKinnon. He's a great play. McKinnon, one of the best spend-ups on the entire slate. Rantanen right there behind him at 8,400 at the wing position. Overall, just not much else to say about Colorado. The big dogs firmly in play. You can play them every single night. From a value perspective, really don't like going to the value too much on Colorado here. Really just the big dogs mainly for me with Colorado. And then the last team I'll mention here is Toronto here. I like the spot, Toronto at home against Washington. Washington's actually been a 500 team this year with Ovi there. But Toronto, I think, has a plus matchup here being at home. Austin Matthews is a game-time decision. If he were to miss, obviously that's a big loss to Toronto. But we would get a value guy sliding up to center that top line next to Bertuzzi and Max Domi. Overall, do like Toronto line 1 and line 2 here. That second line with McCann, Tavares, and Nylander, I think is a great line for cheaper. Get you off the Matthews play there. But overall, Toronto, one of the best spots of the slate. Gonna get some ownership, but 14 games. I'm not worried about ownership tonight here. Let's jump into some values at Eddie's position. We're going to start with the center position. First guy, Matty B for Seattle, 4.1K, gets the 29th best matchup, or the third best matchup in all the NHL. Centers against Anaheim. He's 4.1K. He's going to play close to 20 minutes. I really like the spot for him. He's a great option. Looking at some other value centers you can take a look at that are going to play minutes. Chandler Stevenson, 3.9K. He's averaging 18-plus minutes over the last 5 games. He's not shooting the puck, not doing a ton, but he is getting top power play time. So matchup, everything is not the greatest, but ice time leads to opportunity, so I think he's fine. And then the last 2 guys are going to be from the same team. Got a plus matchup here, Philly on the road in Montreal. It's going to be Scott Lawton. Gets the second best matchup on the entire slate, so I like Lawton. And then I like Pooling as well, both from Philly here. Scott Lawton and Ryan Pooling, both are great value centers on this slate to take a look at in good matchups. Jumping over into the value wing position here, we're going to start with the first guy, Andre Burakovsky here, 3.3K. Again, plus matchup on the road here, or at home here against Anaheim, He's getting top power play time. He's playing 15-plus minutes, 3.3K. I like the price point on him. He's averaging over 2.5 shots on goal per game over the last 5 as well. Really like him. Going back to Nashville, Jason Zucker, you can play him. And Luke Evangelista, 2 value wings there. Evangelista's getting some power play time. Zucker is on that second line that I talked about when I broke down Nashville. Both of these guys, very good value plays here on the slate. Nashville's in a great spot, in my opinion. The top value wing on the entire slate, in my opinion, is Jonathan Drouin here. Not the greatest matchup, but top line, top power play, skating next to McKinnon and Rantanen at 4K. Just too cheap. He's going to play all the minutes. He's averaging, he's getting power play time. He's just everything points in his favor. Not sure why DraftKings doesn't move him over 4K. He should be about 5,500, 5,600, somewhere in that ballpark, in my opinion. So he's my favorite value wing on the entire slate. And then the last guy, Max Domi here, top liner for Toronto. I think he's a great option as well. I like the spot for Toronto. Jumping into some D-men to take a look at here. First guy is going to be Jeremy Luzon here, 2.7K for Nashville. He's playing 21-plus minutes in a matchup where Arizona ranks 30th in the league against D-men. So I do like him at 2.7K as a very, very punt guy to look at. Another guy, Keandre Miller, 3.6K here. He's playing all the minutes he can handle. It's not the greatest matchup against Colorado, but again, playing 24-plus minutes on average over the last 5 games. I think Keandre Miller is a great option here. Another guy, Luke Hughes. I think he's a great option here overall for New Jersey. Actually, 1 second. Some reason he's not coming up here. Scratch that. Disregard Luke Hughes. We're going to go to the last guy here. Pavel Mintyukov here. Probably butchered that last name, but Pavel M. I'm going to call up for Anaheim here. Seattle ranks 22nd in the league against opposing D-men. Pavel is 3.3K. He's playing 21 plus minutes on average over the last 5 games. He's averaging over 2 shots on goal as well per game over that span, and he's 3.3K getting power play time. So I do think Pavel M for Anaheim is a solid value demon on this slate. Jumping over into some goalies you can take a look at here. First goalie, I'm going to bring up Igor Shesterkin here on the road against – hold on, let me refresh 1 second here. Scratch the Igor Shesterkin. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong slate. My bad. Top goalie for me with price, matchup, everything included is going to be Saros here. Nashville on the road in Arizona, but like the spot quite a bit for Nashville. Price is good, so I do like Saros quite a bit here. Another guy, Alexander Georgiev here, 8K flat. Talked about it is a tough matchup against the Rangers, but the puck save upside is going to be there for Colorado. Really like the spot there. So Alexander Georgiev at 8K flat, good spot, good matchup. I think Colorado wins the game as well, being at home. So that checks out for me. And then the last goalie as a spend up is going to be Freddie Anderson here at home, 8.4K. He's probably my favorite spend up if you're spending all the way up. At home, he's playing good right now as well, which I like to see with a guy like Freddie. Typically, I call him Swiss cheese, but I do like the spot for Freddie Anderson at 8.4K. That's going to do it for this edition of the NHL Quick Hit. As always, my final content slate plan core plays will be live for SHIPIT Nation subscribers. If you're not a member yet, head over, use that promo code MLB15. All of our content is up. Our guy Hamwich and G Risen just got off the show right here on this channel. If you want to check that out, turn it on 1.5x, catch all their takes for today's slate. We'll have our slate plan already up, our core plays, our starting lineups page, all the tools that you see there will be live over there. Use that promo code MLB15, gets you 15% off any package you do choose there. But good luck tonight in your contest. For myself, Nadesify. Let's ship it.